if you're hit in this damages and so on. But you see the amount of motion that goes on in our body when we
annual list.
Here through this evening and tonight, so a spell of winteriness for parts of Scotland, and then that cold Arctic air mass is going to push its way gradually further south across all parts of the UK over the next couple of days. So for the here and now, still a lot of cloud as we end Sunday, a period of more persistent snow and some icy conditions for parts of eastern Scotland overnight, and then the main weather front moves in later in the night, introducing those more widespread snow flurries in the north. Towards the south, then variable amounts of cloud, temperatures getting down a few degrees below freezing, where we do see some breaks in that cloud for parts of eastern England, for instance. So through Monday, here's the cold front sinking its way south, bringing a few splashes of rain. To the north of that, sunshine, but some fairly heavy snow showers, even to low levels across northern and eastern Scotland and northeast England. So temperatures here about 2 to 6 degrees in the north. Further south, still about 7 to 10 Celsius. So it's just holding on to that milder air. Few splashes of drizzly rain around. Heading on into Tuesday, and the cold front pushes its way further south. It may well just linger for parts of southern England, bringing a bit more cloud, a few spots of rain through the day on Tuesday here. But elsewhere, most of us back into more sunshine on Tuesday. But again, the cold northerly blast of wind bringing snow showers from northern and eastern Scotland and down the east coast of England as well. Temperatures colder for all of us, so around about 2 to 7 degrees on the thermometer, but when you add on the wind chill, it's going to feel sub-zero for many of us. Gusts of wind around about 40 miles per hour across parts of Scotland and northeast England. So this is the areas most likely on Monday and Tuesday to see the snow flurries, 5 to 10 centimetres, perhaps as much as 20 centimetres over the highest ground of Scotland. But having said that, there could be some winteriness elsewhere as well. Heading into the middle of the week, and it looks like we're seeing low pressure from the Atlantic starting to move in, trying to spill this milder air in from the southwest, but certainly that is going to bump into the cold air in place. So temperatures, particularly towards the south, edging up later in the week, but the potential for some disruptive rain, sleet and snow during the second half of this week. Bye for now.
I'm not checking social media every 10 seconds. Brilliant.
Oh, there's a rainbow.
Spring is a state of mind.
Get your walking shoes on and go. Go and get healed by Mother Nature.
Spring season. Weekdays from 7 on BBC4 and iPlayer.
This is BBC News. Welcome if you're watching here in the UK or around the globe. I'm Laxmi Gopal. Our top stories. Fire sweeps through a Bangladesh camp, destroying shelters that housed thousands of Rohingya refugees. Police in Athens clash with protesters who blame the government for Greece's worst ever train crash, in which 57 people died. Military spending in China will increase by more than 7% this year, way above the target for economic growth in the same period. Britain's Prime Minister pledges to deport all small boat arrivals by asylum seekers. After a decade of talks, more than 100 UN member states agree on a treaty to protect our oceans.
The ship has reached the shore.
Thanks for joining us on BBC News. A huge fire has ripped through one of the Rohingya refugee camps in Cox's Bazar in southeast Bangladesh. The charity ActionAid said their initial assessment was that more than 2,000 shelters had been gutted, leaving around 12,000 people homeless. Hundreds of thousands of Rohingya refugees who escaped violence